In 2000, the American Association for Health Education and the Society for Public Health Education made a decision to convene a group to look at how the profession could move forward to improve quality assurance in professional preparation in health education. At that time, I was the president of the American Association for Health Education, and Kathleen Rowe was the president for Sophe. And so we convened a meeting in Reston, Virginia in 2000, and out of that meeting came a recommendation to form a task force to address quality assurance in professional preparation in health education in all settings. And that task force was co-chaired by John Allegrante of Columbia University and Collins Aaron Habua of Penn State University. The task force was made up of individuals from both universities, which we attempted to pull together a very diverse group of individuals from small, medium, and large universities, public and private universities, universities from all over the country. We also included practitioners on the task force, and the work of that task force was completed in 2003 and resulted in a series of recommendations that were published in an article in Health Education and Behavior and the American Journal of Health Education in 2004. One of the recommendations of that task force was to form a second task force, the National Transition Task Force on Accreditation. And that task force was formed in 2004, did work from 2004 to 2006. I co-chaired that task force with Kathleen Rowe. And the culmination of the efforts of that task force was a conference that was held in January 2006 in Dallas that brought representatives of the profession together to just discuss the issues related to quality assurance and provide direction on how to move forward. Coming out of that second task force was a third task force, the National Implementation Task Force, and that task force really focused on continuing to put into place the recommendations of the very first task force. In 2007, the co-chairs of that task force were Kathleen Rowe and Randy Cottrell. And then Kathleen stepped down, and in 2008, I stepped in as co-chair with Randy, and Randy and I have been co-chairing that task force since that point in time. As a result of the work of all three task forces, but primarily based on the recommendations of the first, some of the things that have been put into place are the MCHES certification, the initiation of efforts toward accreditation of standalone undergraduate programs in health education, in community and public health education for accreditation by Sophe. And that has actually expanded to go beyond just health education programs. And in addition to that, one of the most important things the task force does is continue to monitor the field for new developments. Most recently, there have been some changes in school health education accreditation. The two traditional accrediting bodies, NCATE and TEAC, combined to form a new accreditation body for school health education, CAPE. And the Accreditation Task Force has been very active in keeping the profession informed